Now, you can always find people working together for a common cause in an apocalypse or in a post-apocalyptic world, and this can either bring people closer together or split them apart. Now, a common cause could be something as simple as food and water if it's particularly sparse, or if you've got zombies, security and safety might be a little bit more important. And in the same avenue of zombies and infected, a common cause that can bring people together is to find a cure. Or if it's aliens in your apocalyptic world, sometimes just straight up annihilating them is the common cause that bands the humans together. But even then, you could possibly make peace with the aliens if there was another common cause to fight against. With this, another angle is geography and weather and how that can affect and make people band together. In my post-apocalyptic book Displaced, I have a toxic haze, and if you don't have a gas mask, it's likely you'll die in it. So the locals that know about it, even if they're not the closest of friends, it's still something they do, and just adds that extra angle into the mix. In some other worlds, the common cause to band together could be the quest for knowledge and book, or possibly trying to get old communications up to establish a connection with another city or perhaps another world. Now, this could be with good intentions, trying to reconnect to another world or establish communications, but you could always have the angle of perhaps those on the other side of it were the cause of the apocalypse to begin with, and maybe they were the ones who attacked your city or world. And then you do have another possibility of having the chosen one or chosen people or chosen object, where people are hunting for someone or they're hunting for an object that they believe will help shape the future, reshape the world and make it a better place or back to the place that it was before the events occurred. So this common cause that you choose will draw characters in. Some of them will be your main characters, be side characters, villains, heroes, and essentially as long as they're working in towards the same end result, that's all good. It's when you get almost to the end, or perhaps you achieve it, where characters will then show their true colours. So say if you have a zombie apocalypse and you find the cure, a lot of people are going to want to cure the zombies or the infected and have the world back to how it was. But on the other side, not everyone is going to want that, because they might not want to go back to their 9-to-5 job. Perhaps they were working 12-hour shifts and barely had anything, where now in the apocalypse, they're in a newer society where there isn't too much faff and fluff about. They're just surviving, just having food, water, making friends. It's not necessarily that they're an evil person, but they would rather that than go back to what they had in their older life. So that's just something to think about with whatever your common cause is, because not everyone wants the same thing. Which links slightly onto cults and religion, and basically if you could indoctrinate someone into believing that the event has happened for a reason, or perhaps the event has happened for them, it gives them the motivations to go out and behave in the way that they see fit in structuring and remolding the world into their image. And they might be against the common cause, or perhaps they might be with it but want to hold on to more control and bring other people into the fold. And one quick last thing that I just want to touch upon is that the common cause that you choose will change and shape how your settlements are in your world and how people behave. So if it's zombies, there's going to be walled towns, fences and protection against the zombies itself. If it's aliens, perhaps people will live in the mountains or underground and away from them. If it's a toxic gas, maybe people live up high to escape it, or adapt and everyone has gas masks as standard. So think about what the common cause is. It doesn't necessarily have to be your apocalyptic event. It's more so about doing the things to fix your apocalyptic event. But yes, that's it for this video. Please like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one.